Can you remember we learnt about creepy crawlies? What are creepy crawlies? Creepy crawlies are tiny creatures that buzz, scuttle, and creep around. They include insects, spider, millipedes, worms, woodlice, slugs, and snails. Creepy crawlies vary in size, shape, and color. Creepy crawly also has no backbone. There are more creepy crawlies than any other kind of animal. Over 3 million species. All sorts of creepy crawlies hide in long grass. Can you remember we also learned about why do insects wear armor? All insects have a hard casing on the outside of their body called exoskeleton. This protects their inside. All insects have 3 parts to their body: the front, which is the head, brain, mouth, eyes, and antennas. The middle, the thorax, carries the legs and the wings. The back part is the abdomen, which is the stomach. A spider only has 8 legs, where an insect has 6 legs. How do insects see? Many insects' eyes have thousands of tiny lenses packed together. They can spot the slightest of movements. How amazing is that? We also learned how do caterpillars grow. Every young caterpillar will change its shape, size, and color before it becomes an adult butterfly. Most caterpillars have 12 eyes, but their eyesight is very poor. They can only tell the difference between light and dark. Butterflies unroll their long tongues and suck up sticky nectar from inside the flowers. What do butterflies eat? Adult butterflies does not need much food, but they do need sugars such as nectar. Butterflies sleep in a quiet place on the underside of twigs and leaves, or on top of a blade of grass. We also learned, what do creepy crawlies eat? They have plenty of plants to nibble on and also lots of tiny animals. Worms, snails, millipedes, and woodlice feed on the rotten remains of plants, leaves, fruits, and seeds. Why do stag beetles have big claws? Many beetles have powerful jaws for grabbing, biting, and chewing their prey. How do worms help plants grow? Earthworms mix dead plants and animals into the soil. Earthworms have long, soft bodies and no legs. Can you imagine having no legs? We also learned, why do glowworms glow? Glowworms are not actually worms, but small beetles. The females gives out a bright light in an organ on the underside of their abdomens. Female glowworms have no wings and have to climb to the top of the blades of grass. Grasshoppers use a sound to attract mates and warn rivals. Can you remember the noisiest insect in the world? Yes, it's a cicada. Cicada can be heard over 400 meters away. That's very far. Can you remember, why do grasshoppers lose their skin? Female grasshoppers lay eggs. A newborn grasshopper doesn't have any wings. As grasshoppers grow, their outer skin becomes too small and they wriggle out. Female grasshoppers lay as few as 2 or as many as 120 eggs at a time. Young grasshopper molts 5 or 6 times before it becomes an adult. Female grasshoppers lay their eggs in sandy soil. After they hatch, the young grasshoppers dig their way to the top. Can you remember why do spiders spin webs? Some spiders use sticky traps to help them catch food. They spin fine webs using silk made in special glands in their bodies. Orb web spiders weave their round webs in open areas between tree branches and flower stems. Some spiders spin a new web every night. They are experts, so it only takes them 1 hour. Some spiders do not spin webs to catch other animals, but they use the web as a nursery to protect their young ones. Can you remember which insects are camouflaged insects? Some creepy crawlies stay alive by disguising themselves as something that is not worth eating. Stick insects have bodies that look like twigs, while leaf insects look like bright green leaves. Some caterpillars even look like bird droppings. A praying mantis holds its front legs together while waiting to attack. When they do this, it looks like they are praying. Some beetles have bright warning colors or patterns of spots and stripes on their bodies. A leaf insect's body, along with the colors and shapes, make it look just like a leaf. Why do ants live together? Ants are social insects like bees and termites. They live and work together in large organized groups called colonies. Each nest has one queen, which lay all the eggs. Most of the ants are female workers. They build their home, search for food, keep the nests clean, fight enemies, and look after the young larvae. Honeypot ants use some worker ants as storage jars to hold plant juices. They swell up like balloons and hang upside down in the nest. Weaver ants sew leaves together to make tents in the treetops. Weaver ants also use their larvae like a needle and thread.
That's all, folks.